Hello everyone! Okay, so in class today we're going to learn about pronunciation rules for ED endings. And in English, ED endings make 3 sounds. So one of them is D, so it makes the sound for similar to the letter D. Another one is T, so it makes a sound similar to the letter T. And the last sound is id, id. So, we're going to talk about the first one, which is the letter D. And you hear the D sound and ED sounding past tense verbs when the last consonant is voiced. And when they say voiced, that means the last consonant of the verb gives vibrations. So, if you, for example, use the letter V, you put your hand on your throat and you make the sound for the letter V. Your throat makes vibrations. You can feel it, right? Okay. So who knows of another letter that makes vibrations? Alright, we can try that one. We can do the letter Z. So let's try that one. Z, z, right? You can feel the vibrations. Okay. So now you understand, whenever there's a vibration in the last letter, the last consonant of the verb, it's going to be an ED ending. So let's give some examples. So the word hum. Hum, the letter M, has a voice. You can feel it in your throat. Okay? And since hum has a short vowel sound, you have to add a double consonant before you add the ED ending. So it becomes hummed, hummed. Alright? So another example would be yawn. And we all remember what that one means, right? Remember? Oh, like you're tired, right? Yawn. Okay? If you add an ED to that, it becomes yawned, yawned. Okay? So the T sound in pronunciation for ED endings occurs in the opposite time, like the opposite manner. So it occurs when the verb, the last consonant of the verb, is voiceless. So, for example, the letter F. You put your hand on your throat again, and you make the F sound, so you don't feel any vibrations. Alright? So another one would be the letter S. Make the sound for the letter S. Yeah, there's no vibrations there. So then in those cases, the ED would end in a T sound for pronunciation. So I can give you a couple examples. So like the word walk. Remember what that one means? Yeah, walk. That's right. Okay, so if you add the ED to it, it becomes walked, walked. Okay. Another example is the word laugh, right? Laugh. The H is very voiceless. You don't have any vibrations. It becomes laughed, laughed. Okay? So the last pronunciation rule for ED endings is with the pronunciation for id. And that occurs when the last consonant, the last consonant of the verb ends in a T or a D. So, for example, in the word point. And what does point mean? That's right, when you point, you indicate, you point at something, right? It ends in the letter T. So it can't have a T sounding for an ED, so it becomes pointed, pointed. Okay. Another example would be the word rest. Also ends in a T. So you have to add the ED, so it becomes rested, rested. Okay? Alright, so we're going to get some more practice with this and do a little activity, alright? So I want each and every one of you guys to get into your groups. And I'm going to hand you some flashcards with some ED endings on them. And I want you see where they're like set up all over the room? I want you guys to put them in the right categories. And at the end of the exercise, once you guys have no more flashcards, we're going to take and we're going to go over them and see how many you guys got right, okay? Okay. Alright, you guys get started.